South Korean Prime Minister Lee Nak-yon is looking to speed up deregulation to stimulate economic growth. For one thing, the government wants to allow certain companies to go about their business without worrying about regulations as long as they don't threaten people's lives, their security, or the environment. Our Choi Si-young has this report.
At a weekly cabinet meeting on Tuesday, Prime Minister Lee reaffirmed the government's commitment to deregulation. Two things particularly stood out at the meeting. First, companies engaged in new industries like hydrogen energy or solar panels will now be able to operate without being hindered by existing regulations, as long as their activities do not threaten citizens' life, security, or environment. The hope is that the firms will be able to take bold decisions without the burden of regulations. The government will expand this allow first, regulate later approach to other industries as it sees fit. Second, when companies question regulations they see as unfit or are in need of revision, the government will have to prove the regulations in question are needed. If the government fails to deliver a powerful defense, the regulations are likely to be revised or revoked altogether. This change comes amid criticism that companies had to follow regulations even if they don't reflect the reality of the industry they are regulating. Now that companies are able to be more vocal, they will be less burdened by outdated regulations. Prime Minister Lee and the government ministers also gave out exemptions from their preliminary government economic assessment to 23 large-scale projects. The government usually reviews the economic validity of large-scale projects receiving over $26 million in government funding. 17 cities and provinces had requested a government exemption for a total of 33 projects such as building interprovincial railways and highways, of which 23 were granted the exemptions. In giving out the exemptions, the government said it aims to promote balanced regional development and revitalize the regional economy. The 23 projects will cost about $21 billion. Nearly half of the spending is on high-speed railway and highway construction to improve traffic and logistics networks across the country. Choi Si-young, Arirang News.